Welcome back to the project. I'm still with Pastor Tunde Bakare. Pastor, I want to take you to the issue of Ogun State. You tried to intervene in the political crisis that is engulfed that state. It does appear as if it's not closer to a resolution. What has been your experience trying to uphold the rule of law in that state?
We made our findings public in a press conference we had at the SNG Secretariat. If I would take you back, it was first the G15 group that wrote to us to intervene, and we demanded that they put everything in writing, which they did. And then I called the governor, who is my childhood or boyhood days friend, and he said, let the G11 also present their case. So they came in writing also, presented their case, and we did oral interview for both parties. Thereafter, I had more than 6 hours charged with the governor of Ogun State, Otumba Daniel, on what our findings were, and we made that known to the public. The issues in Ogun State, I believe, the issues go beyond just mere resolution by SNG. And it's one of the issues we took up with the federal government, that is with Mr. President, during our last visit, that the culture of impunity has returned. We're talking of power hijackers in the days of President Umaru Yar'Adua. And now, today, right under the watch of President Jonathan, as I'm still talking to you, there are 2 deputy governors in Bauchi, and the governor of that state who perpetrated all this mess is his director of campaign, or what's campaigning? Campaign coordinator for Northwest. In Ogun State, there are 2 deputy speakers and 2 speakers, and the governor happened to be his own coordinator for his campaign. Now, do you blame the governors? If lawlessness becomes part of the culture of the federal government, it will permeate the entire land. Bottlenecks are always at the top. When I interviewed the 2 groups, what shocked me is the level, whether intellectual and otherwise, without berating anybody, the depth of knowledge and understanding of the people that preside over our affairs. And to be honest with you, then when we proposed Wole Soyinka to do a town hall meeting to seek ways to find a proper legal, moral and ethical solution to the dilemma, the political debate with Ogun State, where there was a clear violation of parliamentary democracy, the minority overthrowing majority. But up to this time, the Ogun State government, which should be a 3-legged stool, and remain a 2-legged stool, and I do not see any resolution before the end of this administration. But we have a lot of lessons to learn, because no bird can fly with 1 feather, and no man can clap with 1 hand. I beg your pardon, with 1 wing. I wanted to know, no bird can fly with 1 wing, and no man can clap with 1 hand.
The past 50 years have also given us one steady feature of the Nigerian society. It's the steady retreat of the equality agenda, both in terms of equality before the law and the access that citizens have to fair nurture by the society. And this equality agenda does not seem to feature as a matter for political discourse, although we are beginning to see the negative consequences of its absence. It's the SNG's contracts, Nigerians strong on the equality agenda?
It is. You don't expect equality agenda from this breed of politicians who are full of greed. You expect it from those who embrace, for example, Chief of Affairs, Awolowo's dream of an egalitarian society, of selfless leaders who want to leave the world better than they met it, not those who want to embezzle or take all that belongs to the state and make it their own. But for few examples here and there of men who believe in giving back to society and making it better than they came, Nigeria could have become Zaire at no time, where Mobutu Sese Seko owned the train station and the railway system, owned the banks, owned the post office. He became your royal empress, the man who leaves fire in his wake. And you see how he ended up. The problem is we have learned nothing and we have forgotten nothing. In order for you to see the equality agenda, whether it's gender, whether it's of life, of citizens, you need a change of leadership, a change of guards. You need men who will deploy the resources of a nation towards the benefit and betterment of society and a blessing to the generality of the people, especially children, especially the weak, and especially the old and the aged, and those who could no longer fend for themselves. Nigeria must get to that place, or else there will be the revenge on the rage of the poor.